applying these integer operations, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, putting it all together in these real world problems. So we have Hannah made 4 withdrawals. That means she's taking money out of the bank of $20 each. Okay. She also wrote a check for $215. So that's taking more money out of her account. By how much did the amount on her checking account change? So let's analyze this. What's the total change in the account? Withdrawals and writing a check represent she's decreasing her amount. So we have to use negative numbers to represent that. Our plan, we're going to write a product to represent the 4 withdrawals. So 4 times 20, 4 times negative 20. So she's taking $20 out 4 times. And then we have to add a negative $215 to represent that check that she wrote. Okay, so 4 times negative 20. 4 times negative 20 is negative 80. So there's the 4 withdrawals. And then we also have to subtract out the $215. These are the same sign. This is the same thing as negative 80 plus negative 215. So we have to add those two negatives together, and we have 295. So the whole thing decreased by $295. And that value to negative 295 means the whole thing decreased by 295. And this makes sense since withdrawals and writing checks take money out of the account. Okay, so in this, Reggie lost 3 spaceships in level 3 of a video game. He lost 30 points for each spaceship. When he completed level 3, he earned a bonus, which means you're going up in numbers, in value, of 200 points. How much did his score change? Well, he earned 110 points. That's how much the whole thing changed. So he lost 30 points for each of this. So a loss of 30 3 times. Okay, there you go. And then a bonus of 200. So 3 times negative 30. That's negative 90. And negative 90 plus 200, well, we have to subtract these two. And that's 110. And we have a larger bonus, and we have a decrease in the score. So that's going to be a positive 110. And then we have this, simplify negative 6 times 13 minus 21. Well, first thing I have to do is I have to multiply. It's negative 6 times 13. And negative times positive is a negative. So that's going to be negative 78. And then I have to subtract 21. Same sign. I have to add them up. It's 99, and it's negative. They're both negative, so it's going to be negative. And please don't confuse this with multiplying. I know that a negative times a negative is a positive, but a negative plus another negative is another negative number. Okay, using negatives to represent quantities. And in this example, we have 3 brothers, each have their own savings. They borrow $72 from their parents for concert tickets. Each brother must pay back an equal share of this amount. Also, the youngest brother owes his parents 15 bucks. By how much will the youngest brother's savings change after he pays his parents? So we have to determine the signs of the operation. So since money is being paid back, it will be a decrease in the amount each brother's savings. So use $72 and negative 72 and negative 75. So negative 72 to represent the amount they borrowed, and negative 15 to represent how much that one youngest brother owes the parents. And since equal share of $72 paid back, we're going to use division to determine how much each of them have to pay back. And we're going to add that 15 to the youngest one for one of the equal parts. So change to the youngest brother's savings. They each owe 70, a total of 72. So this is finding out how much each of them owes, and that's for just the little brother. So here we have this. Negative 72 divided by 3, that is negative 24. And negative 24 plus negative 15, you got to add them up, negative 39. So the youngest brother is going to decrease by 39 bucks. So what if there were 4 brothers in the example? How much would the youngest brother need to pay? Well, we're going to have to divide by 4 instead of 3 at the beginning. And he would have to pay $33 instead of 39. There it is. Because we would have 72, negative 72 divided by 4, And then we would have to add a negative 15 to that. And that ends up being 33 bucks. All right. And that is all I